Hello, my glorious Capricorns. Okay, Cap, this is going to be your love and life message for the next 7 to 10 days. As always, keep in mind, it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone that watches, and it can resonate for any placement of Capricorn in your natal chart. Just keep in mind that things could be opposite, roles could be reversed. Someone in your environment could actually be a projection of yourself in the future into your environment. You do need to take tarot and general messages with the grain of salt and determine for yourself if they do or don't resonate. Okay? You know the drill, you guys. If you're new, welcome to Moon Body Tarot. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. The link to my website for private readings and to check out my one-on-one coaching services and human design analysis is down in the description below. All right, let's begin. Just have boundaries right now. Okay, you and someone else might not be on the same page. There's going to be social tension. I think that you may be around someone in the near future, Capricorn, that you don't want to be around. Try not to go too deep into this. Try not to take any of this too seriously. Just make it clear what you're about and that you're not about maybe something that someone else is about. Everyone needs to respect boundaries and not get in over their heads or go too deep. Keep it light right now, and that'll help. You guys are actually a very deep, intense gravitas sign. I've noticed you take yourselves and your work and what you do very seriously, but try to lighten up a little bit, because the more you ignore haters and anyone that's working against you, the more you're going to notice who's really in your corner, Capricorn. And you do have people in your corner. I Ching activations right now, what came out was I Ching number 5, patience, and then 64, nearing completion. Gate 63, after completion, gate 4, youthful folly. But again, your catalyst is gate 29 in the energy body, which is going to some dangerous depths. About mutual attraction, a steady pace of oppression. Interesting. Be patient with yourself right now, Capricorn. You're nearing the completion of something. And then after the completion of it, you can just let it go. You'll be able to let something go soon. After something is finished, you'll really be able to just move on, move forward. Don't get too deep with anything right now, okay? Someone might be just making innocent mistakes. They may be saying they're making innocent mistakes. Let people make innocent mistakes. Don't assume guilt before innocence. And if you do think someone's guilty, you need to either call them out or just kind of move on. Don't deal with that person. Because the next oracle messages that came out for you for the next week or so is release, judgment. It's literally Spirit used these decks to build a sentence for me. Like release, judgment, silence, be quiet right now, and authenticity. This is about friends and boundaries. I'm hearing you need to keep your secret sauce and your tricks of the trade to yourself. Be yourself, spend time with those who support you, and release judgment and keep quiet about, I'm hearing there's some stuff going on under the surface that if it came out would be a lot of drama. And I know that you guys are allergic to drama. You don't like it. You don't want to have fussy, weird social stuff happening out in public or in your relationships. That's sort of beneath Capricorn. It's beneath you to do that. Like you guys would rather die than be seen as drama queens. So usually you'll internalize all that stuff because you like to maintain composure and dignity. Spirit's saying, we're really proud of you for having such pro-social behavior and being so dignified, but it's eating you alive and you know it, and probably for good reasons. So try to release your judgments of yourself, your others that might be irritating you. Just be quiet, focus on being authentic. Boundaries are a thing right now. Yeah, boundaries are a thing. If people are having boundaries with you, respect them. Don't be afraid to set your own boundaries. Pretty sure it's you that needs to set a boundary with someone else. And I'm hearing that this is actually not that big of a deal, Capricorn. It'll just be a little triggering and annoying, and it'll be fine. I'm Spirit saying this is all going to blow over. This is all going to blow over. But this reading looks good. It just looks like you're going to be challenged in some way moving forward. In the recent past, the 5 of Wands to the 6 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles, clarifying it is the 3 of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Wow. Well, in the recent past, Capricorn, it really seems like there was a lot of competing ideas, right? And you shined above the rest. You were like, this is not the walk of shame, it's the walk of fame. I am walking away from this mud pit of people who are all competing with each other. This Five of Wands is such an ironic message in the Light Seers Tarot, because you look, they're all falling down, all trying to get that light. But what they're failing to realize with all their competing egos and some tension, maybe even some attention-seeking behavior and competing with one another, is that if they had just worked together, they could have built a ladder and they all could have reached the top. You were like, I'm out. I'm not interested in this. I'm actually a badass bitch. Of course, you're the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. I'm like, that's Capricorn, the OG. You're like the OG. You're the great achiever. You're the GOAT. You climb that mountain. You make that money. You're independent. You do very well. Look good, smell good, feel good, successful. You're just not into that, this stuff. And I think that also you're thinking about the future and knowing that it could be really exciting, and that, you know, sometimes people are like this, but other times they're like this, right? And if this was a dating thing or maybe something in a friend group or career or something, it's like, yeah, sometimes it's like this and sometimes it's like this, and it's kind of wild and crazy and all over the place, but I'm going for it. There may be something in the near future that a group of people, group dynamic, maybe a dating situation or something like that, where you will feel more supported and more exciting and more excited and able to be more authentic and shine in some way. You are thinking about the future. I also think that you're confident that you can take any group that you're a part of, and through your groundedness, your practicality, your pro-social focus with the planet of Saturn, like, let's not be crazy, let's not run with scissors, people. Let's think about consequences. I think that you're confident in the future. Things can get better. There'll be more progress, more passion, more excitement, more creative collaboration, more happiness. You know that. You know that that can happen. That was in the recent past. Feeling pretty good and confident about yourself. But in the present moment, we have the Moon and the Nine of Wands to the Two of Cups. It looks like you might be imagining or emotionally confused or fearful about maybe a conversation that someone wants to have. I'm also hearing that some of you decided this week and last week, I really don't want to get into a serious relationship after all. Like, I am having way too much fun being me, getting to do what I want, where I want, with who I want. I answer to no one. No one takes care of me. I take care of myself. You know, and you're just leaving all of this behind. And now maybe a more serious connection might be in focus with someone, and you're like, no, I don't really want to do that. You need to see that about yourself, Cap. Like, some of you need to admit that, like, actually, I'm much happier being single. But this, I don't think that this is about a romantic partnership. It might be about an ex or something like that. Because I clarified this. I clarified it quite a bit. I was like, why is this here? Why is Capricorn sort of confused and emotional and sort of guarded about like a connection or a conversation with someone? And I have the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Swords. That could be a young earth sign and an air sign. The Eight of Wands, messages, and then the Five of Cups and strength. I'm hearing that someone may, see, they don't see it as sending a flying monkey, but they are going to send a flying monkey. That, like, they may send someone to talk to you on someone else's behalf, and they're going to apologize and all that. And they're like, and you're going to be like, okay, well, I'm getting your messages, and I know that you're sorry. I have some regrets too, but I can't talk to you right now. And this King of Swords may, like, you may be looking back over someone may look back over their shoulder, send a message that says, I'm sorry, and the other one doesn't really know what to say. You could send that message and someone else doesn't have a lot to say, but I think it's someone else maybe sending you messages. And there's like this apology. There's a conversation that someone doesn't want to have. You don't want to have, I don't think, or it's like there was a tense communication. Boundaries are a thing, but you're like, I'm not really sure how much I want to talk to you or talk to this person, deal with this, because we do have the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Wow. Okay, so there was pain, some kind of beef, some anger. And now someone wants to apologize. There's an Emperor here, Aries energy. Okay, near future though, the Tower, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, look. Because the Moon and the Tower are here with the High Priestess, watch out, Capricorn, for focusing on the negative and imagining worst case scenarios. This could be happening in your mind, or in the near future, your intuition will be kind of tickled and you're like, I have a bad feeling about this. You may have like a sudden shocking revelation or awareness. You may be worried that something's going to happen. And then the Seven of Wands. Don't send your flying monkeys. Leave me alone. I don't owe any of you people an explanation. I just want peace. Someone may really want to speak to you and you don't want to speak to them because you're really worried about what's about to happen. And you're like, God damn it, I was just feeling good. I was just climbing out of this mud pit. Like, I'm the one that reached the top, yo. Y'all are still back here fighting and arguing amongst themselves. I buckled down. I worked hard. I knew what I was doing. I made that money. Some of you are in like health and wellness, real estate. I'm hearing art and design, landscaping, something. Maybe something with food and nutrition. The Nine of Pentacles can stand for a lot of different types of career paths. Whatever your career path is, Capricorn, I know career is always important to you guys. Thank God it's important to somebody. It's like whatever it is, it brings you self-sufficiency and genuinely fulfills your healthy ego. You're probably sharing your gifts with the world. And it's like whatever this person's doing, these hooligans are doing, I think you're a little nervous that you're going to have to interact with this one specific person again. And now you're in the near future, you're going to be worried about something. Could be a Pisces or a Scorpio involved. And I was like, all right, tell me a little bit more about this. I needed to clarify this with more than 3 or 4 cards too. The reason you're worried about this, the Page of Swords, the Devil, and the Five of Swords. There you are. And I was like, oh, what's the Five of Swords? The Seven of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, I think you're definitely going to be worried in the near future that someone's maybe mad at you, out to get you, out to hurt you. They're jealous of you. You might be worried that they're stealing your ideas. They may accuse you. I think they may be jealous of you because you're the one with the boundary. Like, no, I'm not your friend. And there's going to be this anger. And I was like, well, I'm hoping, here's the beauty of a prediction. This hasn't happened yet. It's in your near future. Maybe seeing this, reading, can help you course correct so that you're not in this scenario. I think that you're going to have to deal with a person or maybe run into a person that you really don't want to. There's also maybe going to be some accusations of some things that didn't actually happen. Someone's going to be hurt and mad. And I'm hearing that they're overreacting. I don't want to dismiss someone else's feelings, but I'm hearing that this anger is actually like at this point, maybe disproportionate to what happened. It's also possible that there's some kind of an accident or a health issue or something bad like that happened. Look, someone is hurt because you're just moving on and happy. See, there are just some people that are actually brutally wounded by you just moving on and being happy. And they're like, how dare you? Whoever this person is, they might have some problems. They may have a sense of entitlement, Capricorn. Hearing they might be somewhat disturbed. So I can see why you're concerned about this. So Yeah, just brace yourself now. I would keep quiet and silent, like let something go, because someone doesn't want to let something go. And I was like, what the heck is this about? And then the Five of Swords came out. Someone is mad. They want to get the last word. This person doesn't care about being happy or peace or harmony. They just want to be right. They want to have a fight and they want to win. Now, it could be that maybe you did do them wrong in some way, but it looks like you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. I think this person may be a little obsessed with you in some way. Like they just keep putting themselves in scenarios where they're going to deal with you, run into you. For some of you, this is a person like you live nearby, you work with them or around them. They could be a network acquaintance. You keep like bumping into them. There's triangulation happening. So I pulled out my oracle deck and said, Spirit, can you please give Capricorn some guidance about this person? Disillusionment. There was a disappointing clarity. Let's try again. I'm jealous. Business partnership. This is too much for me. I'm focused on career. Okay. This is pretty specific. And I'm sorry about that. It almost feels like a private reading. So a few of you are really psychic. This is just what came out. For some of you, this is someone's jealous about where I think this person went off and tried to do something on their own, but now they want to try again. They want to work with you again because they're jealous of your success on your own. Now they want to have a business partnership because doing it on their own is too much for them. Now, it could be in the reverse. Maybe you're realizing, wow, this was really hard. I need someone's help. I'm kind of jealous of other people and I'm irritated and I don't really want to do this. And maybe I need to be in a partnership because this is all too much for me. But I don't think that's what's happening. I think this person's jealous of you. Something didn't work out for them and it's just overwhelming. Now they want to, I'm hearing they want to lean on you again and sort of suck you back in. This person's very good with their hands. They know what they're doing. I think that, yeah, they want something with you. They want to do something with you. Okay, they could be an Aries, Gemini, Virgo maybe. Their energy towards you, Capricorn, is the Five of Swords, and the way they feel is the Three of Swords. They're mad and hurt about something. But keep in mind, this could be like happening to your partner or something too. You may just witness this around you. It may impact you in some way, but it might not be directed towards you. I see a couple different people here. Not sure who this King of Swords is, because he's here too. And there's this anger, a broken heart, and then their action towards you is the Three of Pentacles. And I have the King of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Chariot. This person might be like a delivery person. I'm hearing they may be a carpenter. They make things. They may help you unlock a car. You may talk to someone about, I'm hoping it's not like car theft or something like that. This person may be capable of lying. They see you coming by, the Chariot here. There could be a Cancerian, but this might be like travel. They drop something off. They see you. They don't say much. They're hoping you see them. Like they grin at you and you're like, yeah, whatever. I don't really want to deal. I'm also hearing you may see them going through a drive-through. I'm seeing something about picking something up at Home Depot. You run into them, like a hardware store or something. You run into them. They may do something. I was like, okay, tell me just a little bit more about this connection. I'm using a Messages of Love. It's a romance deck, but take it as it resonates because this might not be a romantic partnership, okay? Strictly sexual. This connection is passionate, but not enduring. It's a past life love. Your soul or their soul remembers a connection, and finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. It's too much for me. Some of you may need to have a conversation about a person that you're having some kind of relationship with, maybe that you're doing business with. There also could be some kind of a car accident or something, and maybe somebody owes you money or something like that. And there's like this financial connection between the two of you, and it's about like what they owe you, what you can help them with financially. Like it really looks like you moved forward and you're not sure you want to have a conversation. For my masculine Capricorns, you're trying really hard to be intelligent. Maybe you have maybe you're a man with a Capricorn moon and you're a Libra or Aquarius sun or something. Like for my masculines, like you may get a masculine could be getting like messages here that they're not quite sure what to do. This person's very emotional. All kinds of stuff going on. And my masculine Capricorns might be like, I don't know what you want to do. Like this connection between us was like never enduring. It's from the past. What's with the money thing now? Different pages. And rejection. Okay. I think that you rejected abundance. Maybe they couldn't buy you. You wanted to take care of yourself. Now they want a second chance. They want you to take a leap of faith. Okay. Capricorn, just like, if this person is directing all of this at you, definitely keep your boundaries up, because it seems like they just want to pull you back into drama and fighting. There's something they just won't let go. And this will just destroy, if you don't have the good boundaries with them and you're not silent the way Spirit suggested, it's just going to trigger them more. They look kind of attention seeking. This is like, I'm hurt, I'm mad, I'm going to drag other people into it. I'm trying to trigger you and upset you. You will intuitively feel like a big bombshell coming on. Now might be a good time to make it clear to anybody else that you've wanted to, like, I'm hearing that you guys didn't talk to a lot of other people about this person or this situation. It was kind of embarrassing. It bugged you. It was beneath you. You didn't want to drag your friends into drama and all that. It is time to be radically authentic. Like, you don't need to talk to this person other than to say, let it go. I've let it go. You need to let it go too. There's no more conversation we need to have. I don't know why you're needling me and going tit for tat about money and stuff like that. I don't know what you're talking about, because there's not a goddamn pentacle here except for like the 7 of Pentacles, like, which is like standing and waiting, hoping something will get better. I think that you just wish this person would leave you alone. I'm also hearing that you'll say, you're going to do fine. You don't need to focus on me. You don't need to compete with me. You're awesome by yourself, dude. You don't need to do this with me at all. Like, just be authentic, be quiet, and then be honest with the people around you. Like, look, there's this person that's kind of been harassing me. I've been having a beef with. I really just... I'm also hearing that there may be some threats about moving and relocating, but there's kids involved and child support and stuff like that, or something to do with business, you know, money and finances. Someone wants to move, but the other one won't agree to that. It could be a little messy. Just focus on what you can do and have good boundaries, and try to release judgment and get this person to release judgment too. Yeah, it's going to come to a head potentially. And I hope that seeing this reading helps you. Wasn't my favorite reading to deliver to you, but this made me happy for you. Of course, protect that with your boundaries, Capricorn, okay? And you'll be just fine. I support you. I'm here for you. I'm in your corner. And I'm always listening to the universe for you, Capricorn. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.